Angelica, hopefully.
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Pepper-Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
The Patronus Charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was, never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paws three...
Mount Greylock.
Well done!
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
No. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Well, are you ready to test your expertise with my most difficult questions?
Give me your worst.
Wonderful! I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Stooging.
The answer was actually haversacking. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the...
Mimblelus Mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimblelus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Basil Flack.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid. Centuries later, Glover hit in the...
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore the world's largest kelpie is...
Gallangantua.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness Monster. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Cadmus Peveril.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. To pretend transfiguration.
You're my second favorite hero.
There you are. I haven't.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Can we meet in the 3 rooms? finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged...
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Expelliarmus!
Last week you paid close attention to my demonstration of the transfer.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Something about gobbledygook?
You had your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea.
There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before.
Rookwood is working.
I shan't press for more. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Revelio. Bust the high wing! No need to race now, my friend.
Don't talk to me about humiliation.
I'm relieved Quidditch is cancelled.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
But Mother!
My little gazelle.
She never listens to me.
She called you her...
Self-transfigured.
She...
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational Damn Bragbor and his blasted An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, they described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with Goblin. Thus, many goblins.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook. Pronunciation. Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can...
What written plans?
We need some...
I'll meet...
I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on... Interesting. I still can't believe we're in... I've read about mines like this. See, it's something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. I'm quite good at being watched by a door. Incendio. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? There you are. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating
Revelio.
this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here.
Spells glance off of me. I'm enjoying this. Nice try. Much deserved. Not quite.
Good for you. Protego. Confringo.
You can't stop us.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
How childish.
Confringo.
Think you're there, don't you? I'm in fight Descender. Back from the fence.
Bombarda. Leviosa. Descender. Confringo. Leviosa.
What are you doing? What is this?
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place, another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Confringo! Rebellion! Descender! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Accio! Blatant! Defender! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio. Arrest the repairer.
Let's get it. Descendo! Pity. I'm a goblin, not a toy! Leviosa. Descendo! I won't rest. One less human to worry about. Let's go. I'll be quiet.
We're close to a breakthrough.
Revenue.
What's going on out there? Little moon calf. What was that? I will have my revenge! You don't think you do anything, do you? Since before you I'll kill you when I get down from here! I won't rest. That was meant for me. You can't stop us. Almost. Don't do that again, I beg you. I can do this for hours. I've seen anything like that before. I'm a goblin, not a toy! You should have fled when you had the chance. Hello? Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose, could get a bit boring.
Revelio.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards. Well, look, how nice of you to stop.
Bombard!
Rather unwise coming back this way. Why don't you come up here and fight me? How childish! Not quite. Was that your best? Easily diverse. One more taken down.
Revelio.
Lucy.
Dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Revelio.
Someone out there?
The wizards will be defeated.
Nothing there. I knew it.
It won't be long now before we find another repository. What's that? Who's that? You won't get away with that. What's the point of this? Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you? What are you doing? What is this?
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Confringo! Bombarda!
Please don't do that. Descendo! Expelliarmus! Accio! I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however... I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find... a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from... Spellbook can help her. I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
You made it.
One less human to worry about.
Revelio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
How nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet. At
least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Incendio. Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Incendio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Incendio! Cavolso! Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Compulso!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often caves.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an Accio. Bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus? Seems odd. Accio! There's something here by the altar. Accio! Reparo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! I need to find a safe way across. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Rickety bone bridge complete. Descendo. Repulsor. Accio.
What did you find?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb, and some eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic, and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space... Really?
Of course.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary meant...
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life. Focus your wand's movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something trouble. Another barricade. Considering how long you've been on, it should be a cinch.
Incendio. Bombarda. Levioso. Revelio. Flipendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Glacius. Flipendo. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Revelio. Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with green symbols.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Glacius. Defendo. Revelio. Bombarda. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Levioso. Descendo. Imperio. Bombarda. Ringo. Levioso. Descendo. Bombarda. Levioso. Descendo. Imperio. Levioso. Descendo. Levioso. Bombarda. Levioso. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Defendo. Defendo. Bombarda. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic.
Look! Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore.
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything.
You're right.
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Imperio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Crisis. Defendo. Defendo. Incendio. Descendo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. We agreed to it all. Again.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Revelio.
I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Revelio.
Your fell glass.
Arresto Defensor. Descendo.
We'll make them retreat.
You don't know who you're playing with! You must have How dare you use that spell on me?
Imperial.
I won't rest.
You're not good here.
Sebastian, be careful. Mine.
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Oh, stop provoking them.
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it. Stay back! Keep out the way! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what... Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster Why, Sebastian?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Revelio! Lumos. Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
rescued the Thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as... She didn't send me an owl.
What did you find? Well...
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's tip... You'd be surprised how...
That's not... Well then.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we find something to do.
Bombarda! Accio! Incendio! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Descender!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 years.
Rebellion! How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Reparo!
Fantastic.
There she is again. She's breathtaking. From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And probably... Hebrideans love sheep.
What's your step?
He must have been starved to pick up gravel.
Or just raring for a fight.
What was that? There's no turning back now.
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure... Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. Look! Underneath her! I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant!
Creatures are a lot... Shall we... Unless what?
Unless... Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Wait. It's simply divine. Oh, how can I imagine?
I had a fellow from London tell me.
Come on in, come on in. Don't be shy.
When you find a good opportunity, it's wise to seize it with both hands.
You take care now, and I shall hope to see you soon.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. That's love.
Deep's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.